New OpenClaw skills update is insane. Most people hear about a new AI tool and they install it right away. No research, no plan. They click a few buttons, get confused, and then they never touch it again. Meanwhile, the people who actually understand how this works are building entire automated systems that handle tasks while they sleep. And right now, one of the biggest updates in the AI agent space just dropped. If you miss this, you're going to be playing catch up for months. What's up, everyone? And today we're talking about the massive OpenClaw skills update that just happened. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this changes how most people should be thinking about AI agents in 2026. I'm going to walk you through exactly what changed, which skills actually matter, how to install them, and the one major security issue you absolutely need to know about before you touch any of this. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know more about this than 99% of people experimenting with AI right now. So first, let me explain what OpenClaw actually is for those who don't know. OpenClaw is an open source personal AI assistant that runs locally on your computer, Mac, Windows, Linux, doesn't matter. It currently has over 215,000 stars on GitHub, making it one of the fastest growing AI projects out there. Think of it like having your own AI employee sitting on your computer, ready to do whatever you tell it. But out of the box, OpenClaw is basically a blank slate. It can chat with you, but it can't really do anything useful. That's where skills come in, and that's where this update gets really interesting. Skills are what turn OpenClaw from a basic chatbot into an actual automation powerhouse. A skill is just a folder with a markdown file called skill.md. That file contains instructions that tell your AI agent how to use specific tools, APIs, and workflows. When you send a message that matches what a skill does, the agent reads those instructions and follows them. No complicated coding required. You install a skill, and your agent suddenly knows how to do something new. Now, here's where this update blows everything wide open. OpenClaw's public skill registry, called Claw Hub, now hosts over 13,700 community-built skills as of February 28th, 2026. The curated awesome list on GitHub alone has over 5,400 filtered and categorized options. We're talking skills for coding, productivity, creative work, writing, communication, home automation, web browsing, and pretty much anything else you can think of. Installing them is almost too easy. You type Claw Hub install and then the name of the skill. One command, it drops into your workspace and your agent picks it up on the very next conversation. No restart needed. You can even skip the command line entirely and just paste a skills GitHub link into your agent's chat. The agent handles the setup automatically in the background. That's how beginner friendly this has become. Now, let me give you the practical starter stack, because this is where it gets actionable. These are the skills most experienced users recommend installing first. Number one, Capability Evolver. This is the most downloaded skill on ClawHub, and it's wild. It's a self-evolution engine that lets your agent autonomously improve its own capabilities over time. Your agent literally gets better at its job the more you use it. Number two, GitHub for development workflows. Number three, GOG for Google Workspace integration. That handles Gmail, Google Calendar, and Google Drive all in one skill. Number four, Summarize for content processing. Number five, Tavily Search for real-time web information. That base stack covers your core needs. From there, expand based on what you actually need. But don't install 50 skills on day one. Every active skill loads context into each request. Too many means slower responses and sometimes confused behavior. Most productive users run 10 to 15 skills daily. Power users might go up to 50. Start lean and use Claw Hub List to regularly audit what you have installed. But what really caught my attention are the workflow combinations. You can chain multiple skills together. For example, one skill searches the web broadly, another digs deeper into the results, and a third compiles everything into a report and emails it to you. All from a single command. People are doing this right now. The latest version, 2026.2.23, also brought some major AI upgrades. It now supports Claude Opus 4.6, one of the most advanced AI models available. It added xAI's Grok models. There's a new token usage dashboard in the web interface to track your usage, and new provider options like Cloudflare AI Gateway and Moonshot for users in China. No matter which AI model you prefer, OpenClaw now works with it. Now, here's the part most people skip, and it's the part that matters most: security. In February 2026, VirusTotal published a report confirming they detected hundreds of malicious OpenClaw skills on ClawHub. These weren't buggy skills. We're talking actual malware, droppers, backdoors, info stealers, remote access tools, all disguised as helpful automation. There was even an incident called Claw Havoc, where 341 confirmed malicious skills were removed and 2,419 suspicious skills were purged from the registry. Here's why this happens. Anyone can publish a skill to ClawHub. These are third-party code packages that run on your machine with real system access, and many come with setup steps users are trained to trust. Things like paste this command into your terminal or download this file and run it. That's exactly how attackers operate. So what should you do? First, always review the source code before installing, check who created it, look at their GitHub, see how many stars the project has. Second, check the permissions, only accept the absolute minimum the skill needs to function. Third, OpenClaw now has a virus total partnership for security scanning. Visit any skills page on ClawHub and check its virus total report before installing every single time. Fourth, there's a practical rule of thumb floating around the community called the 103 rule. Skills with 100 plus downloads and 3 or more months on ClawHub tend to be safer, not guaranteed, but safer. The latest version also brought solid security improvements. Skills packaging now rejects symlink escapes. Obfuscated commands trigger explicit approval before execution. API keys get redacted from logs. There's a new code safety scanner built in. And the browser security policy now defaults to trusted network mode, blocking unauthorized connections. One more thing most people don't know about, OpenClaw has something called soul.md. This is a special file in your agent's memory directory. While skills add capabilities, soul.md defines your agent's core identity, its communication style, its rules, things like never delete files without asking me first. It loads at the start of every conversation before any skill instructions. Think of it as your agent's constitution. Skills have to operate within whatever boundaries you set there. You stay in control no matter how many skills you add. The speed of development here is unlike anything I've seen. In just the last few weeks of February 2026, the team pushed 3 major versions in rapid succession, each one bringing security fixes, new features, and stability improvements. The project has contributions from dozens of developers and supports messaging platforms like WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord, Slack, and iMessage. You can text your AI agent on WhatsApp, and it responds using all its installed skills. That's the level we're at now.